All right, guys. Not going to wait much longer. Going to go ahead and jump right in. It's a couple minutes past the hour, and we only have the hour to do this. So let's get it going and get started. Welcome to the Six Figure Agency Secrets. I am your presenter, Jason Uliberry. So even if you're just starting out or if you're already a pro, if you've ever struggled at acquiring high-paying clients in the past, it's not your fault. If you've ever been concerned that you might not have what it takes to bring in high ticket accounts, put those fears to rest. The investors like on Shark Tank, all the venture capitalists, the banks, the school systems, the government, heck, even society, they all want you to think that you have to spend decades mastering a skill, years training, borrowing tons of money, and sacrificing your firstborn child in order to have any kind of success. If you've ever thought that those investors and those banks and the schools and the Shark Tank gurus and the government, they all want you to fail, well, they probably do, because they gain a lot by you taking out those loans, by you paying the interest rates. So we're all here today to show you how to get high quality businesses to pay you top dollar to do the things that they don't even want to do during this webinar. Now, my goal from this web class is that I want to help the people who want to make a six-figure income from home. I want to help the people who already have agencies to acquire those top paying clients. And most importantly, I want to help people that are just starting out and don't know where to start. Now, the only way to do that is through this class, Six-Figure Agency Secrets. Be sure to grab a pen, guys, and take some notes, because there's going to be a lot of knowledge bombs that I'm going to be dropping through this course. And stay till the end, because I also have a special bonus for you. So before I jump into the actual training, let me just tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Jason Uliberry. Most of my adult life, I've been a single father. In fact, more than half of my life now, the ratio has shifted that way. I was 18 years old when my son was born, and I'm now 38 with a 20-year-old. I gotta say, I'm a proud father of a 20-year-old airman, air traffic control in the United States Air Force. This kid continues to make me a very, very proud man, very, very proud father. He's got a good head on his shoulders, and he's a bright, well-spoken, articulate young man. Now, as you can assume from being a young dad, that I didn't start out with a silver spoon in my mouth. I didn't have a lot of money. All right, I had to work my way up from a warehouse position in a plumbing wholesale company up into an office job, and I worked the ropes. Right, I did everything from the grunt work all the way up to the office cubicle jockey. I love that picture. Look how happy I am. 18 years in sales and marketing. And with a brief hiatus in 2008, I was let go during the reception, and there was about 2 years where I cross-trained into A+, Net+, and Security Plus certifications in IT, web development, and HTML. But eventually got sucked back into plumbing. Well, after 18 years of being in sales for plumbing, it finally happened. All that hard work finally paid off. Finally paid off. I got a promotion. Not only did I get a promotion, I was a shoo-in for this position because I was working remotely on the Las Vegas accounts, doing the towers and the casinos from Tucson, Arizona, remotely. And because I had already had the knowledge for it, when this outside sales position opened up, the salesman put my name in the hat. He's like, this guy's perfect for it. You got to hire him. So I was super excited, because now this account was going to be $120,000 a year, company car, expense account, wining and dining customers. It was a dream job, right? It's like everything that I worked hard to do. It was the one position that I was like aspiring to be, and I got it. But then I had to withdraw my acceptance of the position. They offered to me, they started paying my my moving fees. They were getting me the U-Haul and paying for me to buy out my lease. But my son was a teenager at the time. He was 15, and he couldn't move with me. I'm not going to get into all the personal details of why, but I will say that my son has always been the #1 priority in my world. and nothing will ever change that. Nothing has ever changed that. And there's no amount of money on the planet that would ever change that. So when he wouldn't go, I had to make a decision, so that I made the decision not to go. Well, something very, very negative happened. The company started to, I call it de-shelving. Legally, they couldn't be upset with me for turning down the position, but they did what I call the de-shelving process. Now, they didn't make it seem like it was anything, but it wasn't a coincidence. They took all of my Las Vegas accounts away from me. They even took my large local accounts that I was on. They put me on this answering service system where I was like this glorified customer service rep, like a telemarketing agency. They put me at this counter, express counter, where I didn't even do service plumbing, but they put me on service, taking care of service plumbers, and not when I'm used to handling commercial jobs and commercial projects. So it was just like, I knew they weren't doing this on purpose, and I felt like I was worth nothing to this company. I would eventually be back in the warehouse position if I had stuck in that position. I knew it. I knew I was just a step away from it, right? 18 years, and I was going to end up right back at the start of where I first got into this whole thing, and that's not really good for the confidence, I'll tell you. Now, when they were doing this, there were a few options. Looking for a job. Now, the local city that I'm in, the economy was never great. So leaving to another job in the same city was not really an option. And obviously, since my son couldn't move with me, that wasn't an option either. So plus my disdain for the boss was born. I didn't like the fact that somebody else could make that decision for me, and I could start being successful, and then they could just take it away from me. They could just rip it away from me. I didn't like that. I'm a hard worker. I've always put in the top amount, and I just don't like that. So the couple hobbies that I had, and a little bit of the knowledge that I had from back in the 2008 recession, when I was let go, I did get a little bit of internet experience. So I knew some SEO and some Facebook ads for a couple plumber friends of mine, and I started getting my foot in the door. And I was making about $2,000 of side money, side hustle money. $2,000 a month wasn't bad. Can't shake a stick at it. So instead of quitting my job and looking for another one, I decided to go all in on myself. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go off script here for a second. There is one thing that I love it, because they actually did move me back to the warehouse. The very last, it was the breaking point for me, was they sent me an email and said, hey, we're going to get you we're going to change the location again, and you're going to go work the warehouse and this and that. And my response to my boss when he emailed me, I just responded with 3 words, and I said, no, you're not. And he responded, excuse me. I just thought it was the funniest thing in the world, because I was like, yeah, no, here's my 2 weeks. I'm out. I'm done. And I've been a free man ever since. Going on a year now. It's pretty intense. So I quickly learned a lot of valuable lessons when this happened, right? Because I'm a very creative-minded person. And I learned that you don't have to be creative. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. People have already done things successful. All you have to do is copy that success. There's no need to get a degree or spend years in school mastering a skill, because like even those certifications that I got and the skills for SEO and Facebook ad and A+, Net+, Security+, it's really stuff I could have learned on YouTube. It's not that complex worth of stuff, and I could still charge for my services. There's no need to take out loans and go into debt like I did, because as I didn't know where to starting a business, I took out all kinds of money. I borrowed from my 401k. I took business loans. It was insane. I spent my own personal money. Like I cut back. I was eating top ramen. I was putting my own money into my business every single week. I got paid back when I was working, because I was trying to figure things out. And the most successful people in the world, this is probably the most valuable lesson that I've learned. Because when you start to look at successful people, you start to see what they all have in common. And the most successful people in the world, they're visionaries. They don't actually do the work, they delegate it, right? They just see something that needs to be done, and they get other people to do it. So I decided I wanted to be that person. So if you don't believe me, I mean, there's an entire club for it. Everyone knows that I'm a huge fan of ClickFunnels. Like I live and I breathe this stuff daily. I got to tell you, the Two Comma Club, what this, if you don't know what the Two Comma Club is, it's entrepreneurs that started their business and they did $1 million, two commas, $1 million through a funnel. And so many of these people have done multiple Two Comma Clubs. This group just keeps growing. Okay. It's not an accident. It's not a coincidence. And it's so many different niches and industries. It's coaching, it's e-commerce, it's affiliate marketing. There's just so many businesses out here. Gym owners, lawyers, it's so many. I think there was a dentist in there too. So many people that they just utilize the system and they crush it, right? It's not an accident. So, and they all have that mindset. So out of all of these millionaires have one thing in common. It's that they don't worry about being an expert. They just take action, right? They don't wait for it to be perfect. They jump in. They just do it. And this is one of the most powerful things that I ever figured out, because something that makes a broken funnel that earns money is a lot better than a perfect funnel that's not doing anything. We'll get into that, more of that later. So how does this apply to you? I'm sure you've spent your whole life thinking the same things as me, right? Like, trust in the system. It's the safe way. It's the safe way to go. It's the safe way to live. If you save up in 40 years, you can start living. Borrow money, everybody else does. Well, let me ask you this. Do you really believe any of that? And if you do believe that, doesn't it just make you cringe? I mean, think about it. Why do you have to borrow money? Why do you have to trust in a system that seems to be not working? People put hundreds of thousands of dollars into educations and then make nothing when they leave school. So do you really believe that it works? Now, these are a couple of people I'm going to drop. I really have a lot of respect for them. They're a couple of the Two Comma Club winners. David Asarno, because a lot of my agency tricks I actually learned from him, reading his stories, reading his work. And he's 5-time Two Comma Club. He's won that 5 times. And he's also got the Two Comma Club X. And I think that's 10 figures, not 7, or it's either 9 or 10. I can't remember, but he's crushing it with his agency. Trey Llewellyn is an e-commerce store owner. The reason I bring him up is because if you are going to be an agency, there are so many e-commerce companies out there that love to increase their conversions, increase their profit margins. So if you can learn funnels, which I highly recommend everybody does, e-commerce, Trey Llewellyn is a great person to look into and learn how to sell for e-commerce and do sales funnels. And then Dan Henry. Dan Henry's awesome because he does Facebook ads, again, agency stuff. Yeah, his agency, his Facebook ads agency course, he did, man, I think he did $1 million in like 30 days or something like that. It was nuts when he was a teenager. I gotta admit, I didn't like him. I'll be the first to admit, I wasn't a big fan of him when I first saw him, but the more I hear, yeah, I got the utmost respect for this guy. So the bottom line is learn sales funnels, guys. This is one of the best skills that you're going to get. Now, I realize a lot of you are like, what if I don't have any skills? You said, I don't need any skills for this webinar. I'm going to get to that. That's definitely coming. But let me just tell you that sales funnels, one of the most lucrative things out there right now, if you can master it. Put some time and effort into mastering them because it's worth it, okay? Best skill to have. All right, so what we're going to cover today, the 3 secrets of the 6-figure agency. How to get your first high-paying client even if you don't have any money. How you can start right away even without any skills. How to scale to multiple clients even without a marketing budget. Secret number 1, how to get your first high-paying client even if you don't have any money. Now, some people think that it's impossible to acquire your first client even without any money, and they end up never taking action because the perfect opportunity never presented itself. Does it sound like you? Like, how many of us do that? It's like, well, I'm waiting for the right time, so I'm not going to go look for a client now. I'm not going to implement this now because it's not perfect. Well, let me tell you a quick story how I first landed my first high-ticket client, okay? Fell in my lap. So as I mentioned before, when I quit my job, I only had a few clients, just doing a little bit of SEO for them and quite frankly, being really underpaid. And so I'm sitting here working from home and my furnace broke last year And my property management company sent the tech out. Well, the tech recognized me from the company that I used to work for. We didn't know each other, but we did say hello. And he said to me, do you no longer work at the company? I said, no, I no longer do. I now work all for myself from home. And he said, oh, that's cool. What do you do? And I just started talking. I describing to what I do. And I say, I build websites. I run traffic. I get businesses for, I get traffic and business for businesses. And just having a simple conversation, it intrigued him. And he's like, oh, we have a website guy, but we don't like him. He takes forever to do this and he takes forever to do that. And he's like, would you consider doing our website? And I told him, of course I would be. But I don't just do websites. I get you business. And he said, awesome. That's great. So next thing you know, I'm sitting down having beers with these guys and they hired me. So basically what I'm saying here is that the most complex secret of all, this is going to blow your mind. Okay. Are you ready for this? It's conversations. Everyone thinks it's so hard to close. It's not. Everyone's so laser focused on the sale that they're not actually having conversations. Just talk to the people. The businesses want more business. And if you can provide that for them, whether it's through social media, maybe you're going to post some social media posts for them. You get them more business that way. Maybe you're going to do their SEO or their Facebook ads. Maybe you're just going to be a bookkeeper for them. Maybe be a virtual assistant. You just want to process orders for them from home. There's so many different things, but just talk to them. Let them know what it is that you do. And they might be like, hey, I'd love to have that for my company. That's all it is, a conversation, guys. Out of that, I got one of my higher paying high ticket clients. It's about $2,500 a month they pay. And this is actually one of the funnels that we're working on right now because we're approaching and we're doing a furnace checkup kind of deal, Facebook ads, and this is the sales funnel. So where can you go to have conversations about other people's? Because obviously people are like, yeah, well, people aren't coming to my house every single day and doing this, Jason. Well, that's because there's so many great places out there. Quora is a huge traffic site where people go to have questions answered, including businesses. You can go there. Facebook groups are huge because they're growing by the millions every single day. There are groups for just about anything, like literally any group that you need to find on Facebook. There's something, whatever interest you have, there's a Facebook group for it. It's insane. So you jump in these groups and you just start having conversations. You start seeing people's pain points, and then bada bing, bada bang, you're talking about yourself. They're listening and they're like, hey, I could use that, because you are now building a trust with them. You see? So it's really easy to jump in any conversations because they're already happening. Now, why would a client pay high ticket dollar? Why would they do that up front? Why would they throw money at me if just for having a conversation? Well, building and testing the funnel. This is one that I did with a plastic surgeon recently, a couple months ago. What I did was I explained to him the entire process of building out a sales funnel and having it be lead generation for them. And the lead generation is gonna give them so many leads or so many consultations. So many people are going to come in. We're going to run this much traffic. They're going to get this. And I mapped it all out for them. I laid it down. And I told them the price was $6,000. And they just about dropped their jaw to the floor. And I said, listen, this is a process. It's a process. You're going to get the $6,000 funnel completely built out for you. And then we're going to do installments, $2,000 a month. Right? So now I had a 3-month contract for $2,000 a month. I was bummed out because they didn't stick on for me to continue running their traffic for them or doing it in their SEO, which I was really hoping they would, but they do a lot of their stuff in-house. But still, that was $6,000 in my pocket just by having a conversation. And so you say, why would they not pay me? Well, that's why. So you might also be thinking, I don't understand how I'll have time to get my first client because I'm too busy. There's so much stuff going on. I've got kids and work and chaos. Guys, the truth is all it takes is a half hour a day to figure this stuff out. Seriously, you just put a little bit of time in and it sinks in with time, right? Just a few little knowledge bombs here and there in Facebook group, and you just drop what you do in a few groups, and then boom, you have a client, and then you can do it a little bit more, and then boom, you have another client. Next thing you know, you have a full-time business, full-time job. So you might also be thinking, Oh, actually, you know what? This goes back into this the same. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked here. For the cover photo of your Facebook page, it's a great way because all these conversations, people go to check up on you. So if your cover photo is designed to say, "Hey, come to my funnel, click here on this link," then they're going to become a part of your funnel. They're going to become part of your leads. I'm telling you, sales funnels are like a great way because you're just going to get them in organically. You just start having conversations. People that don't even jump in the conversation, they just read your comment like a week later, and then they come in and jump in your funnel. It's hilarious. It's awesome. Secret number 2, how to get started right away, even without any skills. Okay, so this one, guys, this is cool. Okay, I gotta tell you about this thing that I fell into. I was so against outsourcing, quote unquote outsourcing, right? I was so against it. And I was like, let's keep the jobs here. And I'm not kidding. I was that guy. And I read the book The 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss, and I realized that there are so many other people that need work too that would benefit from it. It's unreal. And it doesn't, you don't have to outsource it to other countries. You can outsource it here in the United States. You can outsource it to a friend. It's no different from having an employee for your company. So you're probably asking yourself, what is a white label agency? Well, you can hire someone else to do the work for you and they put your logo on it. That's right. So you can hire an existing agency for a task that you don't want to do, or maybe you're unable to do. You can hire somebody else to do it and they put your company logo on it, and then you give it to your client. You get credit for it. Your company gets credit for it. It's beautiful. And they even run reports for you. It's awesome. So like they'll give you status reports. They'll let you know the numbers, the analytics, the KPIs, everything. It's awesome. It's like having an agency be your employee. It's incredible. That's exactly what it is. It's incredible. Awesome. Plus, they even have resources usually that you can use, like the one that I do, the one that I use. The resource that it uses is called a web audit. So it will test your website strength, which is a great sales. It's a great sales pitch for clients because it impresses them. You can walk in and be like, "Hey, your website scores only 54.3 out of 100. You're not doing too good." And it's a great way to get your foot in the door with those audit reports. So many people think that you have to go to school and earn a degree before you can be successful. That seems to be the status quo. Like that's the mentality of a lot of people that I've talked to. I've done surveys. I've actually asked people when I was doing market research for this course. People think that the only way that anyone in this country can be successful is if they go and get an 8-year doctorate. You don't. There's a movie called Catch Me If You Can with Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks. I love this movie. The book was great. The book had a lot more details to it, obviously. So in the book, he taught a college course. It was an advanced college course, and he taught for like an entire semester, and he taught legitimately. The students learned. Nobody even knew. This was something that he confessed to after the fact. And when he finally got arrested, they asked him, they said, how did you teach this advanced class? And he said, easy. I didn't have to be an expert. I just had to read a chapter ahead. And that's it. That's it. All you have to do is know a little bit more than your clients. That's it. So if you know a little bit of knowledge about Facebook ads or SEOs, and you can tell your clients, you don't have to run the Facebook ads or SEO. You can have the white label agency do it. All you need to know is a little bit more than your clients. You don't need to be an expert. You just have to know more than them. You might also be thinking to yourself, how can I help a dozen clients without any skills? That's too many clients. How is that possible? It's actually really simple. Pricing correctly, okay? Because this is something that's going to get kind of confusing here. You don't want to do what I did. See, like I mentioned before, is that the first few clients that I had, they were lower end clients. They weren't paying me a lot of money. So as I started to stick to that pricing that I had with them, and I started to gain more clients at that price, I didn't have any room in my budget to hire a white label agency. So I had 10 clients, no time to take care of them, and no money to outsource it. It was terrible. It was terrible. So what I ended up having to do was racked up, like, I'm going to go back to that. I had to rack up like $10,000 in credit card debt in order to take care of the clients so I can hire outsourcing companies. So I had more money going out every month than I had coming in. Plus the interest on the credit card kept growing because I couldn't pay it down fast enough. I was like quicksand, right? I was just like, oh, I'm falling, free falling. So let me just tell you, pricing correctly, the very first beginning, and don't ever undercut your pricing too. Never work for free. That's my advice to you. That never do that. People suggest that, oh, you should work for free if you're just starting it. No, don't be ridiculous. Never work for free. You value yourself. Okay, you know your worth. Even if you're just starting out and you don't know, still, you know you're going to put in your heart and soul, right? Don't undercut yourself. Don't undercut your pricing. You pay what you value yourself at, okay? And even if you don't plan on outsourcing, because that's exactly how I got into this mess, was I never planned on outsourcing. I was going to build the agency myself, and I was going to do it all myself, and it was going to be easy, and I was going to love it. And I was doing fine getting clients. But guess what? When I got too many clients, I couldn't outsource any of the work. All right, so what if they can tell I'm a newbie? Guys, this is like huge because they love newbies, all right? Business owners love newbies. They empathize with you. They give you a chance because they want to help you out. They want to listen to you, okay? So what's great about being a newbie is you can be forthcoming with them and say, hey, listen, I'm new, but I am partnered with another agency, right? This is called a joint venture partnership, okay? A JV partnership. And some of you may have heard it before. What that means is you can reach out to an agency, just like the white label agency, but you can reach out to another agency and say, hey, can I use your case studies if I give you 40% of my earnings? And you don't pay them until after you make money. You see what I'm saying? And so what they end up doing is that they let you use their case studies because you're throwing some of the work their way, right? And plus you're going to be promoting their stuff because, like, by the way, it always has to be like a synergy. So if you're doing Facebook ads, it's probably good to team up with somebody that does SEO. Or if you're doing sales funnels, it's good to team up with somebody who's doing Facebook ads. You don't want to be doing Facebook ads and go up against somebody that's doing, or reach out to somebody that's doing Facebook ads. That's not a good partnership, okay? They're going to laugh at you. So this is the white label agency that I work for. And I've actually used this in some of the situations because they do some of the work that I don't do. I didn't do any of the social media marketing, but they did for me, right? So this is actually a case study that I used to go to a car dealership, and I got my car dealership client with their case studies. I said, listen, I presented their case studies. I said, I work with my team and my partners have accomplished this before. And you're not lying because you're a team, you're a partnership. Does that make sense? Is that you right now? Are you getting this? Are you getting this? Guys, is this not blowing your mind? You can start an agency, full-time agency, without being an agency. Is that not powerful stuff? This is awesome. You don't have to take out millions of dollars in debt and go to school for tens of decades of years. I can't talk. You don't. You don't even need money to do that. You just reach out to people who have already been established and start pounding the pavement, start getting clients. Super easy. Now, secret number 3, how to scale to multiple clients, even without a marketing budget. Oh, guys, this one's my favorite. Okay, we're gonna get this, and I might do a little cartwheel at the end here because this one is my favorite. Some entrepreneurs that are just starting out say stuff like, I don't know how to reach out to business owners, or I don't want to, I don't feel comfortable. And then there's a lot of that going on. Well, here's a huge golden nugget. Like I said, guys, this is my favorite one. This is just like awesome sauce. All right. If you've stuck around this long too, it's going to make it all worth it. Just by sticking around this long, this little golden nugget. You can get your potential clients to apply for your services. This is cool, guys. They will fill out an application to hire you. That's right. All you need are 2 tools that don't cost you a penny. Google Forms Really, you just sign up for Google it. You can Google Forms, and then Instagram with a hashtag search. Log those 2 email addresses, go down, write them down, make a spreadsheet, just make hundreds of email addresses going through it. You can do it by hand, take an evening, go through, get 1,000 of them. Take a week to do it, okay? And then you just blast those emails out, get an email responder, upload the CSV file to that email responder, blast that email out to all the people to asking them to fill out the form as a survey. Or you can hire a scraper to do it. Scrapers cost money. They're not expensive, but again, we're talking about not having a marketing budget to do it. So that's why I kind of didn't want to say it. And besides, if you have a marketing budget, then uploading that CSV file to Facebook ads would be more advantageous. But these are the ways that you can do it. Okay. Imagine sending out an email to 1,000 companies, 1,000 businesses. Like say you hired the scraper and they found you the 1,000 businesses, or say you got the 1,000 ones from Instagram hashtags and you sent them out and only 10% filled out the form. That's 10% of 1,000 guys. That's 100. Let's say 1%, 10 people filled out that form. That's 10 people that you can follow up with. You can pick up the phone and call and say, hey, I noticed you filled out this form and this thing that you're struggling with. Hey, guess what? I can help you with that. It's awesome. It's one of the greatest things since sliced bread. Check this out. Dentists, and this is it. This is the part that I love the most, guys, because Instagram tells you exactly where your audience is. Okay, look at that. Dentist life. No one uses that. A customer of a dentist doesn't use that. Contractors don't use that. There's only one person that types in dentist life, and that is a dentist. 237,000 posts for that. All you have to do is look up that hashtag and start scrolling like I did. And I found this pretty young dentist, and she doesn't have that many followers, which is a good thing. 9,000 followers. It means that she's not an influencer. She's not a guru. She's just running her business. You could reach out to her. You can message her in her DM. You can comment on her posts and be like, hey, have you ever considered marketing? Have you ever considered this? Would you mind filling out a survey for me? You just start conversations. Like I said in Secret 1, you start conversations. And there's 2 ways to contact her here. You can DM her or you can send her an email. Does that not blow your mind? And if you did hire the scraper to send out that mass email for you or to give you that mass email list, you're going to get responses on autopilot. They're going to come in. You can do it to 1,000. You can do it to 10,000. I don't know how much money you want to spend to do it, but they're going to come in on autopilot. People filling out the forms, people reaching out to you. They're technically applying for your business. They're applying for you to work for them. Are you getting this? Are you getting this? Are you getting this? This is awesome, guys. You don't understand. I've sent so many cold emails hoping that people would respond, like even giving free audits of the emails, and so many cold the videos. I would pre-record videos for people hoping that they answered the email. And those videos never even got watched. So many door-to-door card drops. I would drive around town just dropping off my business card at every business. Hey, I'll do your marketing for you. Hey, I'll do your market. So many cold calls. Doing the cold calls and making cold videos and making cold emails before I even get a conversation with somebody. It's like going up to the prettiest woman at the bar and saying, hey, will you marry me? You gotta introduce yourself. You gotta get them to smile at you first, right? I mean, you just can't be dumb about it, guys. I mean, this way is so much easier. I'm telling you. Now, at the end of the day, getting clients, it's a simple numbers game. Okay. Just let's be logical here, guys. If you got 10 clients to pay you $1,000 a month, which is really doable, all right? It's not that difficult. $1,000 a month, not that difficult. 10 clients, that's $120,000 a year. 6 clients to pay you $1,667 a month is $120,000 a year, and 4 clients to pay you $2,500 is also $120,000 a year. A 6-figure agency isn't looking that far away, is it? It's looking pretty darn close. Just to get a few clients, run their social media for them, do some sales funnels, which I really recommend you learn sales funnels. And if you want to learn how, join me in the Facebook group, guys. I'll teach you how to learn sales funnels. Now, how to scale to multiple clients, even without a marketing budget. If you've sent out 50 survey requests a day in 1 month for 30 days, Simple numbers game, guy. That means you sent out 1,500 requests for survey. If a pathetic 1% filled out the form, that's 15 applicants that are interested in what you have. 15 applicants that are interested in what you have. But there's one problem. Most people don't take action. I said that from the very beginning. What did all the millionaires have in common? All these 7-figure agencies that are making money hand over fist, what did they all have in common? They didn't wait for the situation to be perfect. They took action. They jumped in. It's never going to be perfect. Guess what? It's not. It won't be perfect. Most people dream and visualize the end result, but few make the move. Few take the jump. Are you an action taker? Now, a lot of people think this is a lot of work to gain a few clients. Well, is that you? Is that you? Because honestly, you only have to do it once, guys. You only think about it. You do all the hard work, you put in the legwork to get all these clients in, and then guess what? These clients are going to start referring you to other businesses, right? And once you have the clients, how long can you keep them? You're going to keep them for life, right? Plus, now you're going to have clients paying you, you're going to have income, so you can have an ads budget. You can take that CSV file with all those email addresses, upload them to Facebook, and build a lookalike audience. And you're going to put your ad in front of more people who want your service and get more clients that way. Super easy to scale. Not an exaggeration. Oh, and then you can put your awesome funnel on your page, right? And you can start continuing to have them walk through your funnel and have them come in organically. You can even hire the white label agency to do your SEO for you. Let me ask you something. Are you enjoying this webinar so far? If you are enjoying this webinar, go ahead and drop a comment in the chat box, guys. Let me know. Drop a big exclamation point for me. Awesome. So far, we've covered how to get your first high-paying client, even if you don't have any money. How you can start right away, even without any skills. How to scale to multiple clients, even without a marketing budget. I hope you were taking notes, guys. So who wants to take this to the next level? Type "I'm ready" in the comments. Who wants to take this to the next level? Who wants to get super serious here? Let's be honest. How much of this stuff are you ready to go and apply right now as we speak? How many of you have a million questions on how to apply this stuff? Okay. I've got something really cool that I've been working on. The Virtuous Agency Master Course. This is a step-by-step roadmap that I've designed from A to B on how to build a 6-figure agency, everything that you need from the start to the finish. Now, it's all about helping you make a 6-figure income from home by acquiring just a few high-ticket clients that give you more time to spend doing the important things. Now, in just 90 days, without cold calling, cold email, or crazy sales pitches, you can have a couple clients paying you a full-time income, because this course is designed step-by-step roadmap. Every day, you just apply a little bit, day by day, step by step. I've noted down 35 boring steps, and you're going to get a 35-step cheat sheet download in case you haven't already gotten that. If you went through the 4-day course, or if you remember the Facebook group, you may already have it. So let me ask you this, guys. Would you want to navigate through a minefield with a map in your hand? Or would you rather have someone that's walked that minefield before hold your hand and walk with you every step of the way? And let that sink in for a second. Do you want to navigate it yourself with a map, or you want someone who's gone through it before? So here's what you get. Lifetime access to the private training membership site, beta and the complete. Complete resource guide for all the tools that you will need. 5 sections of training with 35 training modules. You get access to the Virtuous Mastermind, which is where I'm going to have my weekly Q&As, live Q&As with me on the live stream for 1 hour. Plus, you're going to be able to brainstorm and rub elbows with other people. Exclusive agency share funnels and walkthrough. Okay, that means I'm going to give you my personal agency share funnels, and I'm also going to have walkthrough training guides on how I created them, why I created them. Okay, for my clients, and you can use them for your clients as well. Now, who does this work for? It works for stay-at-home moms looking to earn extra income, people that want to fire their boss, prisoners of the 9-to-5 cubicle, freelancers that just want more for themselves. Literally anyone just starting out that doesn't know where to begin, this is perfect for you. Existing agencies who just want high-ticket clients, more high-ticket clients. Do you want to know the number one reason people don't get started? It's not because they don't believe it will work. It's not because it's too much money. It's not because they don't have enough time. And believe me, guys, these are what everyone says, but I took a survey. When I designed this course, I took a survey. I asked 100 people what was holding them back, what was stopping them. And they all said these words, right? It was too much work. There's too much time. It was too much money. But there was a core root to everything that all of them said. The number one reason people didn't take action building their dreams is because they say, I'll get to it later. It was always followed up with, I don't have this right now. I don't have enough time right now. I don't have enough money right now. They fabricate reasons on why now isn't a good time. Well, the problem with someday is that someday never comes. With the three secrets that I revealed today, I showed you that the usual reasons people claim they can't get started are not issues at all. You can overcome them very easily. No time, no money, no experience, no problem. Well, no more restrictions, guys. Are you an action taker? Are you? Let me know. Are you an action taker? Type it in the comments. I've been saying from the beginning of this web class, guys, that successful people don't wait until the perfect moment comes. Successful people do not wait for that perfect moment. They take action. All of those millionaires, all of the successful companies, they don't wait for it to be perfect. They jump in and they go. They adjust as they go. A plan without action is just a dream. Remember that. Now, you might be thinking, I can't do it right now because it takes too much time and my life is just too chaotic. There's so many things and the responsibilities and guys, I know. All right. I was a single father my entire adult life. I know what it's like not to have time. That's what's so beautiful about this, about making it a step-by-step course, is that I am designing it so that it only takes a little bit of time each day. Okay. You can cut back on your Netflix. That's all I got to say. Cut back on your Netflix. Go build your dreams instead. All right. Is it worth it? So here's what you get, guys. You get access to the private training membership site, 35 training modules. It's $997 value. It's the same price that Tai Lopez charges. Complete resource guide for all the tools that you will need, $97 value. Exclusive agency share funnels and walkthrough designed for clients, specifically for clients, $97 value. Access to the virtuous mastermind to rub elbows and brainstorm with other like-minded entrepreneurs and agency owners, $997 value. Weekly Q&As with me on a live stream for 1 hour. And I'm telling you guys, this is not an exaggeration, that $497 value, that is what I charge my clients. I have one call. It's a 20-minute strategy session when they first call me, and then I charge them $500 an hour to map out their marketing strategy as a marketing consultant, which I love because usually they hire me after that. But I charge $500 an hour for that session, guys. And you're going to get me on Q&As to help you map out your stuff once a week. Total value, $2,685. Problem solved. All of you that were wondering where to start and how to get going, Now you can. Here's the answer, guys. I didn't know where to begin when I started out. I did blogs. I did e-commerce. I bought from Alibaba. I ordered from China. I had bad shipments and where I couldn't sell the product. I couldn't send it back because the freight was too much. It was insane. I tried everything that everyone suggested. I'm not kidding. I took courses. I don't regret any of them, by the way. I spent a lot of money taking courses, man. $1,000, 500 here, 1,000 there. Ty Lopez, Kevin David, Spencer Meekum, Russell Brunson, Tony Robbins, just to name a few of the courses that I took. It was worth it. I spent over $10,000 learning how to do this correctly. I compiled everything into a simple and easy way to apply it. I walked the stones of fire so you don't have to. You don't have to live to finger. And to figure it out yourself, guys, I'm here for you. Now, you might be thinking, I don't have the skills to do this. It's nerve-wracking. It's intense when you don't know what you're doing. I will show you everything you need to know on acquiring those skills or hiring professionals to do them for you, because it's always more valuable to have a mentor standing behind your back, helping you out, than it is to jump in head first and try it. Am I right? Are you getting this? Am I right? All right. Did you know that inside the ClickFunnels, this is an awesome tool right here, guys, that will help you develop skills. I love ClickFunnels so much. Now, inside ClickFunnels, there's training modules. All these training modules are traffic modules. They teach you skills, guys, just for signing up for ClickFunnels. 20 different modules, and that's just the Facebook ads one. There's 20 different training modules just for Facebook ads. Plus, there's way more. There's tracking 101. There's YouTube ads, bulletproof AdWords, Google ads. So much training that they offer you. It's awesome. Plus, I give 17 bonuses, wink, wink, when you sign up for the free trial through my link. You can get me in the Facebook group. I'll hook you up. All right. So let's not forget about the white label I mentioned, because that's one of the biggest resources that are available for you if you don't have any skills, is because you can actually have an agency without actually having an agency. All right. And you can utilize their case studies too. Don't forget about that. Now I'm going to give you all of my best resource guides. Okay. So I'm going to have some of my sales pitches. I'm going to have my cheat sheets, my ROI calculators, so many of my resource guides that I use for my clients and how to gain clients. They're all going to be yours. Okay. I'm going to walk you through the minefield, guys. So wait, there's more. I'm going to throw in some tools. Okay. So everything that I mentioned earlier, plus, so you're going to get the access to the private training, complete resource guides for all the tools that you need, exclusive agency share funnels and walkthroughs, access to the Virtuous Mastermind, weekly Q&As with me, plus you're going to get the affiliate marketing basic training DLC. Okay, this is downloadable content to help you out with affiliate marketing. If you don't know what affiliate marketing is, it's when you sell other people's products and you get a commission for it. Because as you're getting your clients to sign up for stuff, your services, you're going to talk them into getting other stuff, right? You're going to talk them into getting software, right? Maybe they want a Facebook bot for their messenger because it helps conversions. So you can become affiliate with that. I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay. Affiliate marketing advanced training DLC. This is the advanced version of it. How you can start making even more money. $97 value. Facebook ads, e-training, and video DLC is $197 for that downloadable content. Facebook ads retargeting training, $97 value, downloadable content. Instagram marketing, e-training, and video, downloadable content, $97 value. Total value of $3,220. Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you $3,220. But if I did charge you $3,220 and all it did was show you exactly how to get one client that pays you $2,500 to $3,000, $2,000 a month, that works out to be around $30,000 a year, guys. Would it be worth it? If I did charge you $3,220 and all it did was show you how to avoid making a $10,000 mistake like I did with my credit card debt and undercharging myself, if it helps you prevent that, would it be worth it? If all it did was show you how to let other companies do the boring work that you don't have time for or that you don't want to do, would it be worth it? Because I can show you. I'll open my vault to you. Would it be worth it? If all I did was show you how to manage a few clients to allow you more free time to do what you love, would it be worth it? Would it be worth the $3,220? So I had two choices, guys. Make it cheap or make it valuable. I did both for you. Virtuous Master Course, six-figure agency, $3,220 worth of value. I could easily sell it all to you for $997. Today, I'm giving you a very special deal because you sat through this webinar and because I want you to be a part of the beta process. That's why I'm giving you everything for only $497. Complete Virtuous Mastermind and Master Course. You're not going to pay the $3,220 worth of value. You're not going to pay the $997 that I should be charging you. You're going to be paying $497. Awesome deal. Incredible. Is it worth gambling a few minutes of your time to check this out? Even if it only does half of what I claim today, it would pay for itself if you turn around and just get one client. I'm going to make it even more incredible offer, guys. I'm going to sweeten the deal. I know what you're thinking. Who is this guy? Who does he think he is? You may not know me very well, and this is a beta course, so it's still a little iffy. That's why I'm going to give you a chance to try it out for if you want to, just to try it out for a sample for $1 today. You pay $1, and for 48 hours, tomorrow I'm actually going to show in the mastermind, I am going to be discussing my awesome close, guys. I've been working on this presentation for a while. I'm gonna teach you guys my best close to close a high ticket client. It's awesome. And so you can jump in, try it today for $1 for 48 hours. And then after the 48 hours is up, your card will automatically be billed to $496. Or you can jump on today for $497. If you don't like it, you can just send me an email, info@virtuousindustries.com, and I'll cancel it. You won't be billed anything after that $1. Okay? Now, here's the thing. I love action takers. So if you jump in right now, you get a special one-time offer right here, right now. Anyone that wants instant access right now gets in for a crazy deal of just $297 today. Amazing. $297 for action takers right now to get this party started so we can jump in the mastermind and start working right away. Does that sound good? And this is only available right now, guys, because this is a beta course and it's not completed. I'm still working on it. The live trainings are still coming along. So this price is going to go up. It is going to be worth $997. I'm telling you, that is the actual cost of how much. That's not an exaggeration. That is what it will be worth soon. So right now you can get it for $297. So let's recap. What do you get? You get the access to the private training membership site, 35 training modules, $997 worth of value, complete resource guide for all the tools that you will need, $97 worth of value, exclusive agency share funnels and the walkthrough guides to explain them, $97. Access to my Virtuous Mastermind, $997 value. Weekly Q&As with me on a live stream for an hour, $497 value. Affiliate marketing basic training DLC, $47 value. Affiliate marketing advanced training DLC, $97 value. Facebook ads e-training, downloadable content, $197. Facebook remarketing, downloadable content, $97 value. Instagram, downloadable content, $97 worth of value, guys. That is $3,220 worth of awesome sauce for just $297 today. Are you an action taker? Are you an action taker? All you got to do is go to this link right here. It's a bit.ly link. You just type in the bit.ly/VI, and VI stands for Virtuous Industries _OTO one-time offer. bit.ly/VI_OTO. Virtuous Industries one-time offer, guys. This is a special deal of $297. All right. The price is going up. It already has gone up. I've charged it for less. Now I'm charging it for more. The price keeps going up the more I add to this course because it becomes more valuable every single day. Okay, I'm not exaggerating, guys. And believe me, you're not just getting all the stuff I mentioned. You're getting a mentor. You're getting a coach. I'm not just going to let you sit by and not succeed. Why the hell would I do that? I'm here for you. My goal is to make you succeed, because when you succeed, it makes me look better, right? It is my goal to help you out every single step of the way, guys. So it's not just the Q&As. You can message me. We can get email correspondence going on. I'm going to be there for you every step of the way. But like I said, guys, this is a limited time offer and the clock's ticking. It's actually got a 48-hour clock. So it started ticking it starts ticking at 7 o'clock. And it's 6:58 right now, according to my clock. So in 2 minutes, the clock starts ticking for 48 hours. So jump on it, guys. And I did mention that everyone gets a free bonus just for sticking around for the webinar. So please enjoy the free bonus at this bit.ly link. It's going to be SFA for six-figure agency _webinar bonus. Same thing for a bit.ly link. Download your free goodie. All right. And if you have any trouble with the payment process, there's been glitches going on, guys, and people have been getting like duplicate emails. And even on this webinar, a lot of the participants have come in scattered. I'm not even getting full feeds here. So if you're having any issues signing up, okay, support@virtuousindustries.com and let me know. Seriously, because I got to get these bugs fixed. Like I said, this is the beta. So if there's anything going wrong, let me know. I'm going to get these bugs fixed. I got to know anything that's going wrong that way. Because if I don't know about it, I can't fix it, right? So let me know if anything is not right, if anything's not working. So $297, guys. Come on, jump on it. All right. My hour is up. And because this webinar has, this is kind of an interesting one too, because we had a weird start. All right. If you have any questions, make sure you join the Virtuous. Also, you're going to have to join the Virtuous Marketing Facebook group. Okay. Make sure you join it. Virtuous Marketing. Find it on Facebook. Come in and jump in there too. Tag me in the mastermind after you buy the course. Okay. If you have any questions, email me, support@virtuousindustries.com. All right. Thank you all for participating. It's been awesome, guys. We'll talk soon.